Hey everybody, welcome back. This is going to be part 4 of the Jar of Happiness, and I'm going to try to get through all of them. Again, I've been breaking this up because of my phone. Unfortunately, I lost a subscriber. So, when you only have 53, now 52 subscribers, it's real easy to notice when somebody goes missing. So I'm going to try to muscle through what's left of the jar. I don't know if I can because, again, my phone is kind of wonky. So, if you don't know what the Jar of Happiness is by now, welcome to the video. Let's see. 527. Samantha Falconer. IM'd me and sent me a late Christmas gift. She sent me money via PayPal. This will offset the lost gig, lost due to my arm. Yeah, I may have cried a bit. I will be sending her some books. Samantha Falconer was a friend of mine. She still is a friend of mine, but was a friend of mine when I was living in Endless Hills in Ethelmark. Taught her to fence. She now lives out in the West Coast. Haven't seen her in a bit. Out of the blue says, "Hey, can I help you?" And sent me some money that made up for a gig that legitimately, I had booked a gig 2 days before I tore the ligament in my arm, and it was going to be the first gig after quarantine from the plague, and then I had to cancel. And not just the money, just everything broke at that point. And so when Sam said, "Hey, here, let me help you out," just fantastic. I sent her again a Christmas book again this year. I stitch books, in case you haven't seen the... Somewhere around here I got more stitched books. I make books. So I sent her another one. Sammy, I love you. Thank you so much. You don't know how much you saved me. Aha! 6/5/21. Went to Seaside both last week and this week. Last week was cold, but this week was nice. Got a narwhal. Where's my narwhal? It might be upstairs. Walked the boardwalks and stuff. Penny also went for her headshots today, and they look good. Mags is going to clean them up a bit. Can't wait to see the final results. Mags did the headshots for her and some action headshots. Action for somebody doing voiceover work. But everything looked really, really cool, so she's got cool headshots. And yeah, we went down to Seaside Heights a couple of times. Seaside Heights is, when you hear the shore, boardwalk games, that sort of thing. 1/29 or 24, sort of scribbled it, 21. January 20-something. And a different piece of paper. The other day, Chris Capehart was on Penn and Teller's Fool Us. I watched it while helping Penny do a shop on my phone, and he did it. I literally jumped. I was smiling all day after that. Yes, I have an idea on how to do it. It was so good. Backup story to that one. I got to see him do it live at Bob Little Super Sunday, and my suspicion on how he did it was wrong. And that's even more exciting because, one, I have an idea on how to do the trick, which may or may not work, but it means there's even more ways to do it, and it was so good live. Chris Capehart, I've known for a while now, and he's legit a good egg and damn fine performer. So if you haven't seen it, go look it up on YouTube. Go look for Chris Capehart and him defeating Penn and Teller. I was so happy that day watching it. I was like, I don't have the shoes, though. Yeah, I felt left out at Bob Little's. Nobody told me about the shoes. Anyway, 3/6/21. ECOP class on sea shanties went okay. Had a 4 a.m. shift today and one tomorrow, but the class was fun. Yeah, I tend to take 4 a.m. shifts at the day job because it means I'm not around people. In the days of COVID, this isn't a bad thing. I did teach a class on sea shanties for the East Kingdom College of Performers. I am not a singer. I did my best to portray what these things are for and what I know about them. There are better people out there for this job than me, but it's a thing, so I did it. 3/9/21. New blade for my birthday sword came. It's the last Christmas present elite blade, 45 inches long, brings the balance forward a bit, and that is a good thing. This makes it 41.5 inches weapon. So basically it's a 42. SCA weapons in general measured from the guard to the point of the blade. However, when you buy a blade, it is measured from the hip of the blade to the point. This includes the ricasso, which is the part of the blade that goes from usually the keon to the guard, and there's a discrepancy there. This blade was to make up for that discrepancy on the last blade. I still have the last blade here too, but I said I was going to power through these, so let me not look for props. I'll edit in pictures. 9/25/21. The art show at Phoenixville. First paid gig in 2 years. Yes, this is what made up for, I had to do this. Almost. Did not bring the trumpet. Did not bring the trunk. It's too heavy. But did bring Penny's basket and my amp. People recognized me, so that was good for the ego. Met and did magic for a young 4 to 5-year-old girl who was on Spectrum. I did sponge balls, and she helped. Then she took off her headphones to show them to me. We had a good talk. Then she put them back on, and her mom left. Her mom came back with her older sister, so more magic. This is why I love this. Yes, this young lady, about 4 years old, on the autism spectrum, with the sound dampening headphones and everything, came over and I did my sponge ball routine for her, and she just became my best friend. And she tried it. I did the sponge balls in her hands, and she took off her headphones, and we talked about her headphones and everything. And no, this was not my highest paid gig. Phoenixville I do not make a lot of money in Phoenixville, and that's okay, because the people of Phoenixville recognize me, and they come up to me and say hi, and situations like this where you can't pay for that. So, yeah, I'm not going to get rich doing Phoenixville gigs, but I am rich for doing Phoenixville gigs. So, let's see. 9/15/21. Went to the movies today to see the 35th anniversary of Labyrinth. So good. Not a lot of people. Yes, I was bouncing and quietly singing along. Love this movie. So glad Penny got the tickets. Yes, we went to see Labyrinth in the theater. Yes, David Bowie's crotch this big on the silver screen. I am such a Muppets fan. It's unreal. If you don't know this about me, you don't know me. And so we did it. We saw it. We're all singing along under our breath. And like as we're leaving, people were going, I was singing along. I didn't want to interrupt, and realized that everybody was singing along but didn't want to interrupt. We could have turned it into a whole Rocky Horror Picture situation. Crown Tournament was fun, but very hot. Got to see Adam and Ellen's baby. Ionis won the tourney, and I did list running. Triona, Dorjan, and I went for sushi. Yes, more sushi. After, yum. On the way to Dorrigen, storm. Oh yeah. Storm, blinding rain, 3 downed trees, and lots of debris in the roads. Several roads closed. A tornado had come through. On the way home, more of the same, plus a utility pole struck by lightning as we drove past it. It lit up the road bright green for a bit, then the pole went up in flames. Got home safe. Yeah, legitimately a tornado went through Princeton and took out power lines and trees and flooded things. The one stream there was flooded. The one road that goes by it was gone. Got Dorrigen home. We're leaving. We had to do all sorts of detours to get out of Princeton. And as we're running down this one road, a more major road, just as we're passing the pole, the lightning hits it. Like the pole, I'm driving, the pole is like right here. Bam! Like the whole sky lit up green for a second. And as we drive by, I look in the rearview mirror and the entire pole is engulfed in flames. It's pouring rain, like sheets of rain. Can barely see, but you could see fire. So that was pretty intense. I'm going to call it here because I'm just going to keep doing separate videos because this is 10 minutes now. This way I know my phone will actually post this video. Again, Runsky loves you. I love you. Thank you very much. See you in the next one. I'm just going to keep doing them. So.